Yeah, Haney got his ass whooped, yo. I can't put it in no other fucking way. Like, it came as a surprise because Ryan, with all the antics and shit, it didn't look like he was prepared for this fight. Haney looked like he was locked in, but round one already wrote the script.
He definitely had him at round one, bro, and that shit continued through the whole motherfucking fight. It never turned around, bro.
Nah,
Like he just had his number.
Haney definitely looked lost, bro. After seeing this fight last night, I was so shocked. I'm still shocked this morning, man. I'm still shocked because, man, was this man asleep? I don't know if it was that first punch. He was starting to feel his jaw or something because supposedly he got a broken jaw now and he was shook. Because when you get hurt early in a fight, and you're scared after that, like you get scared. You're gonna get nervous, like, yo, this nigga really touched me up. I'm hurting this early.
You think it was
I
that
don't know
quick?
if I want to get close because he could probably make a worse job. It's like I just recently rolled my ankle. It's like if I go play ball or if I just finish a ball game, I just roll my ankle, and now a couple days later I want to keep balling. It's like, damn, do I want to keep going? Or
I,
even the
I,
same match.
we're learning this in real time that his jaw was broken. Um, that was who Ryan said that.
Nah, this is
Where
confirmed,
did that
bro.
come from?
This is not Ryan saying this.
Yeah, well, that's a game changer for sure. I really just wonder if that was round one or I don't know. Like we're learning in real time, so we could just speculate about it. But he got clocked in the jaw a couple times throughout the fight, so it could have happened at any point really.
Either way, bro, that nigga could never recover from it. Is the point?
From the
I
loss,
mean, like, no, from just the fight, he couldn't get back together. He
oh,
couldn't get, he could recover from the loss.
he looked scared.
Yeah,
He looked scared throughout the
exactly.
fight. He looked scared.
Yeah,
He wasn't
like
letting off like the
it looked.
I gave him 4 or 5 rounds. But the 4 or 5 rounds that I gave Haney, it was just because it was 2 punches to 1. Like they were neither one of them were really engaging too much. The
Bruh,
rounds
it
that
looked like he knocked the fight out of him. He
right,
won.
the rounds that Ryan won though, he fucking beat the dog shit out of Haney.
Sad, bro.
That
I
part.
like what Ryan Garcia did last night. Word. What Ryan Garcia did last night to this man is exactly what Devin Haney did to Kambosos. And honestly, I think Ryan Garcia did it worse. Like,
Well, I'm looking
like
back at the Loma fight now, because the Loma fight, I mean, the world felt like Haney lost. That's the consensus. I watched that fight about 3 times, and I think I edged it to Haney because he was engaging. And even though Loma did punch him in a couple of those rounds, he beat him the fuck up. Like he won clearly. I feel like Haney won most of those rounds. This fight, Ryan made it clear that he was the winner.
dominated. He
He
dominated.
and that's the difference between the Ryan fight and the Loma fight. I feel like Ryan made it clear. And when you're fighting the champ, if it's too if it's too close of a fight, they're always gonna edge it to the champ. In this case, it wasn't a close fight at all.
That's true. That's what you
Not at
said.
all. Not
If
at
it's
all.
close,
That
if it's
was
close, they still going to edge it to the champ. But he asserted his dominance. It wasn't no close fight. He let you know early in the fight that it was his, and it was never no. It never switched sides. Like I said,
He was poised, yo. Like that was the part that let me know that.
I've seen Ryan focus.
Yeah,
I've seen how he fights. I've seen him been sharp, but I've never seen him this focused and sharp. Never, 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 never. I did not. And I knew he was gonna I know all of this shit was bullshit and he was bullshitting and all the extra shit. And I knew he was still gonna put a performance. But how focused he was in this fight, I was not expecting. And honestly, when I first saw him fight against Tank, in the beginning he was doing too much. And I was telling Jonathan he's gonna have to slow it down in the beginning instead of throwing so many punches and trying to get this first round knockout before he
yeah.
gets touched up like he
That's
did. And when
that's
he
Tank
was
is my
throwing all
boy.
them
I
punches
fucking
at
Tank.
first
Tank
against
Davis.
Tank, I remember
That's that nigga.
saying, "Yo, he's about to get hit." He got hit right there and got knocked down. Now he did the same
he ain't
thing
fall.
in this Devin Haney fight, but Devin Haney gets touched up. Devin Haney don't have the skills as far as defense. His defense skills are pretty poor.
I think.
And man, the way Ryan Garcia handled this, man, this is shocking. I'm still shocked.
I think Ryan. To your point, I think Ryan was really locked in, and he wasn't falling for the bait. Like, he knew when to throw the punches. He was really focused. He was poised. Outside of that one round where they were in the clinch and he threw that unnecessary punch where they deducted the point.
Yeah, he did that twice.
Yeah, he was really locked in though the rest of the fight. Like, I feel like he was confident in there. He was sticking to the game plan. The only thing I saw Ryan was about this fight on both ends. I saw Floyd fucking up boxing. I saw that from both fighters. I saw it from Haney because Haney was scared to throw the punches and shit, which tells me he's worried about that O that he had. That Mayweather basically made it to where boxing is like, oh, anybody who's undefeated is the greatest ever. I don't feel like that's the case in boxing. I feel like you could take a loss and still be better.
Right. That's never the narrative. Mayweather twisted that bullshit, but
Yeah. And then the other thing that I think he handicapped was that stupid shit that Ryan was doing with that shoulder roll.
yeah, I'll agree to that. You know what I mean? I say the same thing.
Anytime that Ryan started doing that shoulder roll, that was bad. That was bad. And Haney didn't capitalize on that enough. But yeah, I saw Floyd handicap in boxing throughout this whole fight. But shit, salute to Ryan because I think he's a little off. I don't care what the fuck that test said. I do still think that he's still a little off. But yeah,
Who,
he's definitely
Ryan?
off.
Oh, as far as what though?
I'm not talking in skill. I think as a boxer,
That nigga talking about his mental.
I'm talking about in his head. I think he's a little fucked up. But I think professionally, he in the
Let me tell
ring,
you something, my
he's locked
brother.
in.
Let me tell you something, my brother. When you have nothing to lose, and when you have lost, you've taken a loss, and when people obliterate you and how you are and what you think, and everything is a problem that you do, and you no longer have no fear about what anybody thinks or what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man is fearless right now. Fearless. After this
Yeah,
fight, he's handling this too well. He fucking smoked the pack last night. You should have seen his face. He didn't brag about it. You didn't see the usual Ryan about it.
yeah. The
He was
fact the
being humble. That
the
nigga woke up this morning on a train, a New York train to go to church. Bro, when you have so much to lose, but yet you have so much to gain on one particular, and you already got humbled before, Devin Haney ain't get humbled yet. When you get humbled, you move different in life, bro. That man, yo, the fact that he dominated that fight like he did last night, bro, I'm still shocked to this. This is huge in my boxing language. It's huge. That fight was huge for me.
I thought Haney was gonna win. I did think he was the favorite, but I didn't think at all that it was gonna be a clear victory for Haney. I knew I've been watching boxing for a very long time, and I felt like Ryan did have a chance in this fight. I just didn't know if he was coming in focused and if he was actually taking the fight serious, like what Haney said. Once I saw that he took the fight serious and he did what he did, shit, I can't knock him at all. Everything that he did to
What?
promote the fight and everything with UFC taking all the views and all
Conor
that shit.
McGregor. Conor
Yeah,
McGregor this morning. What he say? I mean, not this morning. Last night he said, "You know what? I want to see that rematch against you and Tank with no rehydration clause, because that's how you should have performed, and that's exactly how I think. Because he didn't do too bad in that Tank fight. He lasted. The only thing is that he rushed himself and
I
he
think Tank
learned.
is a
He
different
got
fighter.
humbled. He could have won that
Tank
fight.
is at a
Tank is
different.
my
Yeah,
favorite of
yeah.
it.
Tank is at a
Tank
different. Absolutely.
is my favorite of this generation.
But the fact that he stood in
That
that
boy.
ring with Tank and
That
gave
boy.
him a works and he gave him a problem, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Tank is
Because
at
I
a
don't think
different.
Devin Haney is gonna stay he's not gonna stay in the ring like that with Tank.
Yeah,
Nah.
I
The
think
way
Tank.
he fought last fight right now with Ryan Garcia, Tank would have washed him like the third
As a matter
round,
of
bro.
fact, I like
Yeah,
Shakur
right.
Stevenson heavy. I'm from I'm from I'm
Hold
from
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Slow down, slow down. Because Tank, I feel like is at a different level than
Right,
100%.
right.
the only
He's
two people.
he's
Don't
leading that pack, brother.
Right. The only two people that have been an argument for Tank, and this is why I was rooting for Ryan, despite me thinking that Haney might have the edge. I was rooting for Ryan to win this fight, specifically for this reason, because the two guys that they put up there with Tank are Haney, which that ceases to exist after this,
Right.
and the other one is Shakur.
yeah, that's no more.
And
Yeah,
the other one's Shakur.
Shakur.
So now that's the fight to make, and that's the fight that I've been wanting to see is Shakur and Tank. I still feel like
Yeah,
Shakur has to put some more boxes on his resume,
Shakur
but
and
that's the
Tank.
fight to make. That's the
I
fight
that'd
to
be a
mean,
make.
yeah,
good fight. That'd be a
that's the
good fight.
better fight because Tank know how to move. He's got defense and he got great offense and he got that hook. And Shakur Stevenson is really good at
Real
defense.
technical.
But he's really good at defense. But I'm not gonna lie, after seeing that fight last night, even though Shakur has one of the best defense in boxing right now, and he's from where I'm from, not to not trying to piggyback just because where he's from. Oh, I'm for him, but going against Ryan Garcia would be a great matchup as well.
Shakur and Ryan would be a good fight. I think Shakur has to go up in weight though. I think
I
that's
don't
a good
after what I saw
setup
last
right there.
night. I don't know if Shakur Stevenson is going to be able to stay in the ring with Ryan Garcia
I think
because we saw what Shakur did when he fought that Dominican. Edwin. Let's be specific on his name. Let's show respect on his name. Edwin La Granada. We saw what he did. He was running around even though he had to
Nigga
do what
name
he
is
had to
La
do.
Granada. I'm dead.
Yeah, I can't with y'all.
nah. Tank. Well, in the Shakur fight, that fight that you're talking about, Shakur allegedly broke his hand during the fight. That's why he was running around the way he was. But I've
That's
seen
not
Shakur
true. He
fight.
would have been run if his hand was okay and intact. He would have still been running around. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, he still would have been running
Okay,
around.
Wait, who said
who?
that? Hanley?
No, Shakur.
Oh,
The
ja, ja.
Shakur in the last Shakur fight, they say that he broke his hand. That's what the narrative is. Now, if that's the case, I've seen Shakur fight, and I think Devin Haney fucked up. The main part that I think Devin Haney fucked up in this fight was that he fed into the shit that Ryan was doing before the fight, which is fight me in the middle of the ring type shit, and that's
Yeah.
not Haney's style. Haney does not fight like that. Haney is
Haney is an old school boxer.
jab, move back,
He's an
Jane,
old school
jab, move back.
boxer. He's
Right,
very
right,
slow paced. He can't
right.
take fast paced fighters. His defense is not great. He hasn't mastered that
He's got
defense.
the same type
Honestly,
of
Yeah.
approach.
he
He kept leaving his
he needs
head
a lot of
open.
work after last night.
I think Ryan just took him off
He
his
was
game
just
plan.
shaky, bro.
Ryan took him off his game plan.
OD.
Haney fighting in the middle of the ring is what did that to him. That's why I think Shakur fighting Ryan would go a lot different because Shakur's not gonna feed into that shit. Shakur's gonna back up. He's gonna do the Mayweather thing. He's gonna slip all the punches. He's not gonna be in reach of Ryan the whole fight. If that was the case,
Nah, yeah, you could tell that this nigga Hanley was like off guard, bro. Like he was shaky, bro. OD.
Man, I never seen a
Yeah,
performance so great like that, especially
and
from Ryan. I mean, I've seen him
once
perform a
he's
lot.
out
He's
his
done great
comfort zone,
performances, but he dominated.
Yeah,
After
bro.
seeing that fight last night, I got high hopes for Ryan Garcia in the future. As a matter of fact, I would love to see him versus Pitbull. It's funny because his father was telling Eddie Hearns like, "Yo, hold my dick, suck my dick, or whatever." And then he was okay. Let's take out Pitbull Cruz then. And then he came back and apologized like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So I would love to see Ryan Garcia versus Pitbull, and I'd love to see Ryan Garcia versus obviously Tank
Tank.
again. But who's the next person I want to see against Ryan?
honestly, this Ryan win is good for boxing because it shows that on the Ryan side, it shows you could take a loss and still be a great boxer and still be
There you
Bounce
go.
entertaining.
back.
That's you just
Yeah,
reminded me. After saying losses, Typhomo. I'll see Ryan Garcia and Typhomo
yeah.
go at it. I want to see that.
I think Tio would beat the dog shit.
yeah,
But
I'm with
admit it, it
you,
would be a
Kev, on
great
that
fight
one.
though.
It would be. It
Yeah,
would be, but I think
It'll probably be a better fight than Ryan Garcia versus anybody of these motherfuckers. Any of these motherfuckers.
If Tio finds consistency, He's one of the top fighters. Because when he's
Right,
at the
right.
top of his game, they can't fuck with him, yo. He's nice.
Yeah, when he's on his A game, he's tough to beat. He just don't stay consistent, like you said.
But all right, let's move off the boxing shit. I'm scared to talk about this topic.
This nigga.
Caitlyn Clark.
I'm
Why?
not
Cause
gonna
she a white,
lie.
cause she a white girl. You funny.
She
Yeah,
not getting paid. I'll tell you that much.
Yo,
she
that's a
getting
lot of
a
money,
she getting a high school teacher salary.
No
bruh.
funny shit. She's not getting paid.
She should have
That's
just
a high.
graduated from high school,
That nigga said
That
high school
from
ass.
teacher
college. I mean,
stuff. But why they even play her like that? That's what she suck or some shit. Like what the fuck?
Nah,
Why?
she's
it's just
nice. That's the thing.
WNBA.
She's nice.
They don't
Yeah,
they
that's
don't they
it.
don't
They not
bring in
getting paid.
enough money to have these big contracts. But her being the draw that she is and getting paid, what was it, 80,000, less than 80,000?
Yeah, she's getting paid like I think the contract was like 8 years or 9 years for like 28 million type shit. That's ass.
Was that?
Yeah.
I saw something completely different.
Nah, I'm gonna show
I
you right
thought
now
I
because I
saw
just
something
saw it.
different too.
I see. Look, I got it right here. 76,000 2024, 78,000 2025, 85,000 2026, and 97,000 in 2027. That's a 4-year contract for 338 grand.
Now I'm seeing it right now. It's an 8 year deal for 28 million.
Where'd you see that?
Look, I'm gonna send it to you on IG. Check it.
You sure that's not the Nike deal?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
saw the
You're right.
three
You're right.
hundred
It
thirty
is. It is.
thousand
I
one.
think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
that's the
right.
Nike deal.
I saw the 330,000 one, and that's crazy.
Yeah,
4 years, and you ain't even getting half a mil. That's
yeah,
retarded,
bro. They're not
You ain't
getting
even
paid at
getting a
all.
house.
bruh. 330,000, right, bruh? In New Jersey, shit.
Niggas would be close to making more money than her type shit.
Yo,
Yeah, my
she
brother's wife make more. My brother's
she
wife make more than her.
That's
she
crazy.
yo,
She make like 150 a year.
4 years in the league and she can't buy a house.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's fucking nuts.
That's
Yeah,
tough. Not gonna
I
hold
mean,
you.
she got the Nike deal. The 28 mil from the Nike deal is gonna have
That
it set,
helps.
but it still speaks to the league, to the WNBA. Like, but what could they do really, like,
I
to
mean, not for
generate more
nothing
money? I
though.
don't think the WNBA generates enough money to pay
That's a
how her
people.
fact.
Nike deal costs more than her damn real job. That's crazy. She getting
Nah,
paid
but
more.
that's a fact though. Cause think about it. Who the fuck you know that watches WNBA? Like, and I'm not obviously not no feminism shit. It's just the truth. Like, nobody watch the fucking
Nah, you right.
WNBA.
It ain't got the same
They not
viewership.
generating enough
Yeah,
money for
to
them to even
pay
pay them out. You feel
like
me?
that. Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
That's why these niggas, the basketball players, like NBA, they feel me. Everybody watches basketball, bro.
yeah. I don't know.
They could pay that.
I don't know how they're going. I think I've seen them make an effort to grow the WNBA. Like, you saw the 3-point contest with Steph going up against Shorty. I forget her name. Um,
Yeah,
Sabrina. But
Sabrina.
but I don't know. I don't know what they could possibly do, because it's really a question of getting women to like the sport, because they can't rely on us. That's a
yeah.
fact.
Can't argue that.
Nah, they don't generate that much money for them to pay out. But she ain't getting paid at all. That
Yeah,
Nike deal helped her, to be honest.
for her to be such a big deal. Yeah, that's just kind of a rip off. It's crazy.
On to the next, though. Yeah, I seen that bomb that dropped. I told you Drake was gonna outpace Kendrick in this battle.
Shitting
Yeah,
on him too.
yeah. He's still throwing shit on that nigga, bro. And he dropped two already, bro. And
I want
he's
to,
still lacking. I don't know what's going on
Finish
with
him.
as
Kendrick, bro.
the OG here. I want you to kick this one off, because what you think about that Pac verse?
It was good. I know it wasn't Pac though, but it was
Was
good
it?
though. It was that wasn't no damn Pac, bro.
Hey, I don't know. Has Drake been to Cuba?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Shit.
You know these AIs are mighty crafty, sir. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about it.
I heard a Kendrick diss that wasn't Kendrick, and I said he should have dropped this. This shit was hard,
I hate that shit, yo. I really hate that shit.
but it
I hate
takes
that we
away.
can't tell if it's real or not anymore.
Yeah, and it pisses me off because it's like, bruh, like you taking away what could be something he could be using. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it just fucks the game up with all that AI shit, bro.
Man, all right, I'm playing devil's advocate. You know, I'm always arguing. I'm always gonna argue the other side. Man, the fact that he used the AI, knowing the controversy that is causing right now, Taylor Swift suing people for using her voice, or even the whole picture thing and the nudity and all the shit that the AI is causing. The fact that he used, man, that was disrespectful for one. That was very creative. What he do? He said, okay, this motherfucking Compton. So he's looking up to the greats. He's looking up to Snoop Dogg, Tupac, boom.
West Coast.
And the fact that he basically put himself
Right.
in the perspective of these two people without having to use his voice, using technology to AI and all that. And he spit exactly the perspective of these two people, which I'm pretty sure, which I think it's accurate, what he was spitting in under those AI voices. And the fact that he picked it up at the end with his own voice, like it
Let's
was
break down.
genius. The whole
Let's
thing
break
was
down.
genius.
Since we're here, let's talk about the AI
It
thing
was
first.
it was dope. It was dope.
The
Let's
AI
talk.
shit, I'm not for. I don't, but the way he did it
Very
was in a
clever.
way where it's like,
Very
nah,
clever in
that's,
warfare.
huh?
Very clever in warfare. Let's talk about
Man,
the AI thing first. Let's talk about the AI thing first, and then we'll get to the actual record and what was said. AI. I hate the fact that we can't tell what's real and what's not anymore. But Drake using AI to shoot at Kendrick from a battle perspective, I felt like that was genius. He embraced the tech. He used Pac. He used Snoop, and he did the 8 Mile shit, where he just basically took away from any potential diss that Kendrick had heading his way. He neutralized that shit. I thought that
That's
was
where I
genius.
think he beat him at.
So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the fact that he used AI to do it. I think it was
Genius.
in
it was
warfare.
done correctly. It
Anything
was
goes.
done correctly.
Anything goes. Yeah, anything goes in warfare. But I don't know if you guys been keeping up with what's been going on with Drake business wise, because that's what I think the conspiracy theory behind this shit. It gets deep. Larry Jackson, Drake, they're all involved in this Gamma deal where Drake is potentially eating off of everybody's project, which kind of goes to why everybody's been shooting at him lately. They say that Drake might even be making money off of Kendrick's music off of this deal.
That's wild.
So
That's another thing.
if that's the case, that means Drake is now a label himself. Now he gets to dictate how business goes in music. So if they're trying to head towards AI, what a better way to get this shit on the road and get public support for AI than him doing the shit in the middle of a battle with the top guy.
It was great. It was perfect for, like you said, it was great for warfare. Prepared for warfare. It was capitalized. It was great. It was perfect. He did. I don't knock the fact that he used AI because he tried to make a point with that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm more speaking towards the narrative of there's a certain narrative around Drake. They kind of like villainize him for doing certain things, and then when Kendrick does it, it's a whole different conversation. Because Kendrick did it on that Hard Part 5 where he used all the faces. If you remember, where he turned into OJ, he turned into Kobe, he turned into Nipsey, and throughout that whole thing.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, it wasn't vocal AI, but it was face. He made his altered his face to look like them.
Oh, that
Yeah, it was
one.
like
Yeah, yeah, that
visual.
was good too. That was genius.
It was like visual.
Do you think there's a place for AI in
But
the future of music?
I mean, I feel like it can be used for something dope, but I feel like if you abuse it, it's gonna take away. That's what I feel. I feel like it's a double-headed monster. Like it can be like the internet, man. It could be positive. You can use it for something good to bring out something creative, but at the same token, it can be abused and it can take away from hip hop, like fake responses and disses and shit like
I feel
that.
like
Like
I
it
agree.
takes away the validity.
there's an easy way
It's
to
how you
Yeah.
do it. It's how you use.
problem.
It's how you do it. It's how you use it. It's like social media. We know social media is could be a con, but it could also be a pro.
I just feel like there's an easy way to fix this problem. Because
What's that?
if you have to clear samples, I feel like it should be the same way with AI. Like if Drake wants to use Snoop, I think Snoop should be able to have to clear that.
Yeah,
I
Oh yeah,
agree.
that's
That's the
that's what I
part that I
wanted to
agree
say.
definitely
in.
because
Fact.
it's your voice. It's your voice, so it's just the same as your music. Like it's my you sampling me, so I need you to you need to go through me to clear me. Like how the fuck you gonna hear my voice without talking to
Exactly,
Yeah,
and I'm glad we
That's
talking about
exactly what
it.
I was trying to say
Real
too.
quick.
Cause
And I'm glad we. My fault. I don't mean to cut you off. And I'm glad we're talking
nah,
about
go
it.
ahead.
But that just goes to show the power, the it's showing it's depicting yo. You can't fuck with me. I'll use the I'll use Uncle Snoop's voice, and he's just gonna make a little small video. He not gonna be on no host. It's power, bro. The fact that he was able to get away with it. Come on, man.
I mean it's not up
Facts.
for
That's
sale.
exactly what I
That's
was trying to
that.
mention too. Cause if you peep that Snoop in his reaction, he didn't really say much. One, I was surprised honestly that he didn't say nothing. That's kind of disrespectful for Compton type shit. You
The
feel me?
stupid ass internet was saying Snoop was trying to figure out if he was so high that he didn't remember if he recorded it or if it was AI.
That's
Nah,
bananas
but
right
the
there.
fact
That's
that Snoop
bananas.
didn't really like say nothing about
He
it,
said something.
and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
He said
lie, I'm
something.
not gonna lie. Him
Hey, no, he
showing
probably
the
hit
death
Drake.
row in that same
He
video
probably definitely
reaction,
hit Drake.
like I feel like there was something behind that. I don't know if I'm thinking too
That
much,
was a
but
cosign.
he showed his death row.
I think that was a cosign. Because if you're thinking about it,
Man.
if it's Drake doing it, it's publicity for Pac and Snoop, who are both on the death row, and Snoop now owns death row, which is good pub.
Yeah.
But I do think a conversation happened behind the scenes. I think Snoop
No,
called.
100%.
Had to, yo, because you
He
ain't gonna just
probably
take
no funny
somebody's
shit.
voice without
Drake probably
permission,
reached
bro.
out to them first.
Right.
I said to them like this nigga alive. He reached out to Snoop.
And whoever handles pop shit, right.
Yeah,
Well, if he
fact.
did, then I don't understand why this.
That's still bad.
I don't think he did because if that was the case, I think this would be out on streaming services right now.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. If niggas
Even if
start
not,
making
then I'm
music
sure
to
Snoop hit him
stream,
and said, well, they had to have a talk
if
for it to
niggas
still
start
be all
making
right, or else that shit would have been pulled back down.
nah word.
You know what I'm saying? If it was like a real issue, like if niggas was like, nah, you can't do that, or we feeling away about that. You know what I'm
The
saying? I
thing,
think they'd have pulled it back off.
Well,
Pulled it
let
off.
me get into conspiracy theory back now. Drake in that Gamma deal, right? Last year, hip hop, it took, I believe it was like 4 months for a hip hop album to go number one, which was the longest drought probably in the last 20, 30 years. And we barely saw any big hip hop albums last year. So if sales are down, and now I don't know if you guys been keeping up with all what's going on with all these labels. They've been laying off tons of people. Tons of people across the whole industry have been getting laid off. People that have been in the industry for 20, 30 years. We're talking about CEOs. We're talking about top people. We're not talking about just, somebody who could easily be replaced. So it looks like there's an effort to, shorten that oversaturation that we've had in hip hop over the last couple of years. If Drake is in line with them and he's pushing this AI shit, it just makes sense. It all makes sense at why they're mad at him, like what the deeper root of the issue is.
that's the shit though. That's what I was trying to say. Like for us, it don't seem like a problem, but the niggas from Compton, it's like I don't want to compare them to New York, but both of them niggas got the same type of ignorance type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like they could easily take it as disrespect.
Well, I'm not talking about West Coast. I'm talking about just the music industry as a whole, because we got everybody shooting at Drake now.
Oh that's low key on some hate. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Obviously, we don't know what's going behind the scenes, but from everything that we've seen confirmed or whatever the case is, Drake put a like for example that ASAP Rocky shit that I even posted the other day. Like that nigga's a clown, bro. How you gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I would not be here if it wasn't for Drake"? Drake, the only nigga who showed me love. He didn't want to sign me. He just want my natural talent to go off. And
Yeah.
then you got the audacity to get on a fucking record and start wilding on him. Like
Well,
you look corny, bro.
Can I
that's
play
been the
devil's
case for
advocate?
everybody. That hold on. I'm gonna let you go after this. That's the case. You see, if everybody that like what Jay's saying, if everybody had all this admiration for Drake, right? Because it's not just Kendrick and him have been at odds since forever, but him and Ross been making music since the start of his career.
That's a beautiful
Him
duo.
and Future, the same case. Him and Rocky, up until that Rihanna shit, they were really tight. So I think it has to be a deeper issue that they have with him than whatever's presented to the public. Like I don't think it's
Not
just
fact.
them. I don't think it's just them hating on him or whatever Drake
Yeah.
did to them. Fuck they bitches, whatever the case is. I
It
don't think
has to
that's
be
enough for
that.
them to make this coalition against Drake. I think there's a deeper issue here, and that's where I'm going into this conspiracy theory bag right now.
Man, we would never know unless one of these niggas come on a
And
diss track
Drake's
and
been
say it.
alluding
That's the
to this.
problem.
You seen him in a couple songs where he said they see my deal and then look at their deal and now they hate the kid. He's been
That's
alluding
fine.
to this for the last 2 or 3 years.
I don't know, man. If you hating on a nigga for their bread and shit like that, you gotta reevaluate
But it ain't
yourself type
about the
shit.
bread, Jay. It's more,
No, I'm just going to what you was just saying right now
but it's
because of
deeper
what the
than that.
line he
Cause
just said.
now it's you're not. It's not that you just got a great deal. It's that your deal is complicit in ending my career in terms. Cause
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
if they're trying to replace artists with AI, he's complicit in that.
Yeah,
And now he's eating off of them too. So now like I said, he's become the label. If
yeah,
this is
bro.
all true.
Nah, it makes sense. OD.
Right. Allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. But all that shit that I been seeing on the media, that's the problem. Like, we not there. We don't really know until one of these niggas come out and say it.
But
But
we could figure it out.
so
We could
far,
do some
no, of course.
brainstorming on what's going on behind the scenes.
Of course, just like how some shit is rigged, like some military shit they should be going on the inside. We know, but they don't want to say it.
Right.
But yeah, bro, like
Jose, you wanted to play devil's advocate in what? In what sense? There you go again with the getting heavy.
I was gonna play devil's advocate as far as I mean, yeah, you guys went deep into it, so
Yeah.
yeah,
things change. Things change because you can be cool with somebody, and not only that, that was early in ASAP Rocky's career. He was gullible. You know, it's like Ice Spice being gullible with Taylor Swift. You know, when you first enter the industry, you're a gullible person. You have,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, maybe in the beginning, like, yeah, this guy actually fucks with me. He genuinely fucks with me, but maybe he didn't even know better. You know what I'm saying?
Forgetting
I
that
feel what
most
you're
of these
saying. Like he tricked
motherfuckers
him.
is
Yeah, he
dickheads.
probably tricked him, and now he's like, okay, now fuck this nigga. This nigga, maybe in that interview he was speaking so highly of him, but that's because it was
Yeah,
before the fact he did some sherm shit.
Nah,
not fact.
and
That makes sense.
to add to that, Drake has done the same exact thing with all these artists. He's had all of them on stage and done the nice guy thing. There's no friends in the industry, you know, but they
He says
play
it himself.
friendly and in reality they hate each other. I've been saying Drake and Kanye hate each other for the
Shit is
last
fake
2 years.
though, man. Don't smile in my face. It's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. It makes sense. You
Makes a
know.
lot more sense than whatever their beef is presented as.
Right. Right. Money makes way more sense.
So now let's get into the record then. What does it look like for Kendrick going forward now?
Well, I feel like faster is better. You know what I mean? But I feel like if shit gonna be really the shit, niggas can take a little bit of time. But I feel like the clock is ticking against them. So at the end of the day, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, he responds like on his album. They're saying he's got an album coming in May or June or some dumb shit like that.
That's what
Like,
Nas did.
okay, it'd be dope, but it's like at the end of the day, it's still like I don't know, the thirstiness of it is gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like people want to hear something now, like within 2 weeks. You
But
know what
you
I
come
mean?
from the takeover ether era when Nas responded 3 months later.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. If it's going to be an ether, then it's acceptable. But if it's not going to be ether, then it's going to be like, oh, that was kind of dope, but it's not going to hit the same as if he would respond now. You know what I'm
But
saying? But if it's an ether, it'll work, of course.
I attribute that more to Drake than whatever Kendrick has cooking, because I feel like whatever Kendrick has cooked up was a ether. But Drake, back to the point that I've been saying for the last couple pods, Drake is just experiencing warfare. I don't think Kendrick has never been battle tested, and Drake, I've been saying it all after the last pod. I've been telling everybody, if Kendrick don't respond this week, it's gonna get ugly for him. Because I know Drake is not gonna wait around. Drake is gonna his pen just works faster than Kendrick. And if I'm looking at what Drake did with Meek, he dropped the record and 4 days later he said, "Where y'all at?" This is
Yeah,
exactly
that
what I
nigga
expected
keep
him to do.
asking for the smoke.
Well, he's doing it right now. He's
Yeah,
actually posting his manager. He's like, so is it today? He's mocking him.
he's taking
Yeah,
away. I
yeah,
think
he's definitely doing that. He's,
this record,
he's taunting them.
doing the Pac and Snoop verse on there, and then him just saying like, "Yo, where you at?" basically throughout the whole record was a brilliant chess move because now he's taken away from whatever Kendrick could possibly say, and he's also shifting the narrative to where now it looks like Drake is begging for it. Pause.
I agree. I think the
But
same thing. I think now he's making it like, yo, I'm calling you out. You know what I'm saying? Even though you really called me out first, but now I'm picking on you. Now I want the smoke. You know what
it's an
I'm saying?
uphill battle now, Kendrick.
Right. Now I got my foot on your chest. Like you started it, but I got you on the ground. Like get up. You know what I'm saying? And he did, especially putting Pac and Snoop on that shit. I feel like it was genius, but it's also kind of a slap to you in a sense because like that's your idols, your OGs. I mean his too, but you know what I'm saying? It's more of a connection to you. They from your place. You know what I'm
Should
saying?
should we take a break and play this record real quick?
Yeah, I mean you can get into it or part of it or something.
I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling right now. I know it. In a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
he
he
killed
shitted
them.
on it. Yeah, he shitted on it.
Genius. Genius.
Put
Fuck.
that nigga in a coffin, nigga. I do not see Kendrick coming back, bro.
Might,
It's an uphill battle.
might diminish his career right there.
I think what Drake just did is limit him to one record.
Yo, Kendrick has not said anything at all.
Nothing.
Nothing.
We don't
Yeah.
know where this nigga at. Last thing I saw, this nigga was doing push-ups at the street in New York.
Where they
I
was doing
mean
pull
pull-ups.
ups. Yeah. He was doing a lot too. He probably knocked him out.
Well, they say that he has an album dropping next month. That's the rumor going around.
Yeah, the rumor is that he's saving it for the album, to get the cloud and have niggas watch his, hear his shit. But man, I don't see no coming back from this, bro. Unless he do something very similar with AI, going on some
Nah,
back and forth shit.
I wouldn't even
There
do it.
ain't that many Toronto artists that you can bring up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm
Nah,
not
but I'm
touching
Cardinal,
talking
AI.
about
Cardinal
with his
official,
voice and shit like that.
the first Toronto rapper, Cardinal official.
Yeah, it's
That
over.
would be
It's
dope
over.
if he brings Pac back on the Kendrick verse and Snoop.
But that's what I'm saying. Like bringing them niggas back and doing some
If he's
creative
really
shit.
working on
But
an album, the best thing he could do is at least come out with a diss record. That's like a little snippet of the album and a diss record, and then include it in the diss record so it could blow up even more.
yeah, it's over for Kendrick, bro.
Like a little sneak peek. Oh, okay, here's this one. Like basically what J. Did J. Cole do it? You know how artists drop one song on
Yeah,
that
yeah,
album and then
yeah,
later on they
yeah,
drop the whole album.
yeah.
That's
I
what he
don't
need to
know,
do.
man. It's looking rough, and I don't know. Well, you hear that Kanye verse?
Yeah,
Nigga, that beat was fucking fire.
Yeah,
The way he produced that was fire. If it was even him, which I
yeah,
really think it was.
yeah. He tweaked that shit.
that was a dope feature, but I mean, the verse was weak, but that
Oh, did he?
production was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
didn't say
know,
he didn't
man.
say
I feel
much,
like
but
these niggas
yeah,
just need to let these niggas battle, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking Rick Ross
yeah,
getting
they're in
in
the way.
there,
They're in the
Metro,
way.
man. Come on now.
They're in the way. But that's what I had told you. Well, Jay brought that point up in one of those last podcasts. He said, they're jumping,
Yeah, that ass.
and that's what also is taken away from whatever Kendrick got going on because Drake got everybody shooting at him right now.
Yeah, bro. They all look like cowards for doing that too.
Do you think this like that remix comes out?
yeah.
Mm,
Uh, probably not.
yeah, I don't think so. Cause it doesn't look like he put his all into it. Like he just did some. He thought about it type shit. And he just did it.
Well, regardless of that, nobody wants to hear that shit when he already did his freestyle. We still waiting on the Kendrick record. That's really all we're
Yeah,
waiting.
that's what niggas want to hear.
Yep. So them putting that out ain't gonna really do nothing. It's just
Niggas don't want to hear J Cole no more. But if he's cooking something, that nigga been quiet. He's
He
eating
better stay
everything.
quiet.
that nigga hiding.
Now
That nigga on
I look, you want to
that
hear
nigga
something
under
from
that
him, bro.
nigga
I
under
know
the
he fucked
that
up.
nigga in the couch under the blanket.
I
That
haven't heard
ass.
that. I haven't played
The
that
fall off.
album. I haven't played that album at all ever since he said that stupid shit on there.
Nah, trying.
I haven't. I can't listen to it the same. I don't know if it's just because I'm such a hip hop baby that it's like I feed into this type of shit so much. I cannot listen to the J Cole records like I used to. I can't. I can't take it serious.
Nah,
I
he.
feel you.
Once again, yeah, he did some slime shit.
I feel
I
like
mean, he
that
didn't do
too.
no slime shit. Let me correct myself. He didn't do nothing slime. He just disappointed. Cause if you caring about you the top, you know the way he be rapping and shit, and to do this, now niggas just gonna look at you funny. They're not gonna take you
His
serious.
credibility,
That's what it is.
his credibility went down the drain.
100%. But he's still fire with the lyrics.
No, that's for sure. But in the middle of
Yeah.
everybody beefing, shit, we got Chris Brown shooting at Quavo, Taylor Swift shooting at
Yeah.
fucking Kim. Cat Williams really set the tone for the year. Yeah.
No funny shit.
Yo, you funny as shit, Cat
Now all
Williams.
that shit was talking about P Diddy and like everything that's going on. Yeah, this shit's crazy.
Mm,
Y'all saw Kanye allegedly got LAPD's looking for him.
Who?
Yay.
Wow, what the fuck?
some dumb shit.
Uh,
I read about it.
they reported that somebody grabbed his wife or shoved his wife or some shit like that, and he punched him in the face, as he should.
No funny shit.
But this is
I
not the
mean,
second time that I hear about Kanye doing
cause
shit like that.
la tipa esa, she be fucking walking around butt ass naked basically. And you know there's weirdo ass niggas in the streets.
I mean, one of them weirdos is
Her
never,
husband.
never mind.
Right. That part.
No funny shit.
She's with a weirdo nigga.
Yeah, but that bitch be
He's the
walking
one that's
out.
making a
I
dress
mean,
like that.
they do it for content though, for
He's the one
promotional
making a
purposes.
dress
Since
like
we were
that.
talking about Kanye and the FBI, I just want to pay my respects real quick to Chef G. Chef G is free on the 1.5 million bond. Yes, sir. Shout out to Chef
Yeah,
G.
Chef G is nice.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Shout out Chef G for being free.
Yeah, salute.
Can't
Um,
wait for the new music. I know he was cooking up in there.
well,
Yeah, him and Sleepy Hollow's a good combination. They both nice.
since we're talking New York, y'all seen that protester lit himself on fire?
Yeah,
I
that nigga
peeped that,
retarded,
man. What
bro.
was that all about? And is that person okay? Well, and what
Cause
point?
that
So
And what
niggas is
point were they were trying
dickheads,
to make?
bro.
hold up. Let's be respectful.
That nigga did that shit over Trump.
Let's respect.
Now I'm not
Hold on,
gonna
hold on.
hold
Time
you,
out. Let's be respectful, cause he
Chill,
lose
be
his
yeah. You
life.
gotta be respectful.
nigga. But
Oh, all
That
right.
don't
So
matter.
you don't go
Still a
ahead and
life.
be like,
Nah.
Yeah,
See, that's different. Cause going through some shit, and I mean, but I would respect more if somebody is going through some
Oh,
shit.
damn. Come on, man.
But this nigga was protesting for a president and lit himself on fire. How dumb is that, bro?
Yeah.
shit. People are willing to die for a cause, man. You can't judge it too harshly. I mean, do I agree with it? No, but a
Of
life
course
was
not.
lost,
Nobody.
and I want to be respectful. It was a political protest a couple months ago. We had the same thing happen down in D.C. Somebody lit himself on fire. I believe he survived. This man did not, and I saw the footage. I hate the fact that we have to see this type of shit
Yeah,
online.
it's crazy.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
don't
footage
agree
is
with
pretty dramatic.
I don't
Yeah.
understand what the that extreme level of
Motive.
yeah, like the extreme level of protesting to that extent. I mean, it does get coverage, but coverage comes and goes.
Man, it could have been
So
mental stuff going on too, guys. Remember that.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, to get to that, you're right, because to get to that point, something got to be off.
yeah. I don't know. I hope anybody hearing this doesn't try this. I think this is
Yeah.
there's a better way and a more effective way to protest than doing
To
this.
lose your life over a situation that's probably still you didn't change it.
Right.
Yeah,
So
bro.
you kind of died in vain.
I guess the hope is for it to start some kind of revolution or something like that, but
Right. I guess. Right.
I wouldn't bank on that.
That makes sense. I wouldn't bet my life on it. How about
Yeah,
that?
Maybe. Okay. All right. Let me say something. This person may have to basically make a point that not effective in these modern days. Maybe back in the day it was more effective. Back in the day you'll do that. Okay, maybe he proved. Okay, that's different. Back in the day it was a little different. We are evolutionized. There are different ways to go about things. We are aware of mental illness. We are aware of that communication goes a long way. We are modern humans now. We know more. So long story short, if you want to make a point, you stay alive for it and do it in a non-violent way, in which causes harm. And yeah, that's just the way. You just do it peacefully.
I agree. This is well said. Very well said.
Right. Right.
Something kind of in the same line. Y'all seen Giancarlo Esposito, who played Gus Fring in Breaking Bad, said he considered um setting up his own assassination so that his kids could get his life insurance because he was broke before Breaking Bad.
You know the type of headache that you gonna go through trying to pull that shit off, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, bro.
That he willing to try to do
When
that.
necessity
Like,
comes,
that's
necessity
wild.
comes.
Desperate times, desperate measures kind of situation, I guess. That was just
Honestly,
sad to
a
hear.
man's gonna
Yeah,
do what a man's gotta do for his family.
that's very desperate. That's
That's
wild.
very. It's just a sad thing to hear, and he's a great actor. I don't think anybody could have portrayed that role as well as he did. But it was just very sad to hear that that was going through his mind before the
You know
showcase.
what? That's probably what made him an even better actor. You think about that. Let that shit resonate.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Here you are, you want everything for your family, and you're not being able to provide just because due to limited resources and how tough this country is, or what the rules and regulations have set out to be, and so on and so forth. And here you are, you finally get this opportunity to make one of the best shows that there was created in history. Knowing the potential, you got the opportunity, and you're going through it, and every day you're waking up to make a scene, to record. And you saw every time I would see that show, you see that man's face, man,
yeah, he was great. He
acting.
was a great actor.
Come
Or
on,
is.
man. That means
Yeah,
there was true meaning and definition to it. He was not there for funsies.
Yeah,
He
he
ain't
was
act
always
like
a
he
good actor.
deserved to be there. He knew there was a job to be done, and he had to be a man of his word. And shout out to him for that, man. I salute.
yeah, salute to him.
Yeah. Thank God he didn't go through what he was gonna go through. Um,
Shit. Well, staying on film, I gotta give a round of applause to 50. Just opened up his own studio, the second biggest film studio from a black man in the world,
Mm.
next to
Round of
Tyler Perry.
applause.
Round of applause.
That shit's huge too.
Shout out to Fifth.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what comes out of this. Pause. I love everything 50's been doing in television. I feel like because it's black crime shows, I don't think it gets the recognition it deserves. Like I haven't seen him get nominated for any awards in the film industry, which I think is fucking
Let
bizarre.
me let me stop you
All
right
the
there. Don't
scores he has.
disrespect. Don't disrespect. Cause you said shows, man. Shows is now. He was doing movies way
Oh
before
yeah, yeah,
these shows. He ain't make not one show. He made probably at least 10 movies before he made a
yeah.
show.
But he
So
was as in the movies he was playing as an actor, and I'm talking about the
right.
shows he created. The shows he
Oh,
wrote the
okay,
shows.
okay. Under his yeah, under him. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
like
right. You're right.
Power, BMF. He got so many.
All
I'm trying to
right, he
find the
got
list.
a handful. He got a handful though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're right.
agree.
You're right. You're right.
He's a good director, good screenwriter. So I wonder why he never got nominated for nothing. Sure.
I think it's just behind
It's just the beginning though for
the
him.
black demographic that just doesn't get to these Hollywood
I think it's the beginning
award
for him
shows.
though. This is the beginning.
Power
Yeah,
was
you're right.
over 10.
You're right.
Power is not.
You're right.
Come on, don't do that. Don't do. Now, all right. He's a rapper. He's going into the music. I'm always gonna play devil's advocate. He's going into the movie industry or whatever. There are some heavy hitters in the movie industry that probably got way better shows than movies and never got nominated either, bro. Now, mind you, he just came out with Power 2000 after 2000 what 15, 16.
It's been longer
Come
than
on,
that.
man. It's only been eight
It's been
years,
longer.
bro.
Yeah, but that how many? There's not that many shows that get 5 or 6 seasons, and he's created
There's a
a couple of
lot.
those now.
First off, there's a lot.
That's true.
There's a lot, and even more. As a matter of fact, South Park is still going since 1990 something. And so is
Yeah,
Family
South
Guy,
Park funny as shit. Yeah,
and Square and SpongeBob. Come on, there's a lot.
There's not a lot.
South Park funny.
For every South Park, there's The Simpsons and Family Guy, and then there's
So
how
you're
many
proving
other
my
shows
point.
do we
There's a
have
That's
that
it.
lot.
have been running
Yeah, you're right.
very
That's
long?
it.
You're proving my point. There's a
Though,
lot.
but those are not. Those are anomalies, because those are South Park is one of three, four shows that have lasted that long. I'm talking about TV series
We can
since the
talk about the
streaming
TV
era.
series too. That's fine.
No,
Okay,
but that's
I get your point. We can talk about
that's a
TV series.
network. That's a network that's pushed those seasons for years. What I'm talking about is streaming
Right.
services. Since
Right.
streaming services started, Netflix, Hulu,
Okay. Okay.
HBO, you name it.
Now you're proving.
There
Now you're getting
hasn't been that
specific.
many
I like that.
series.
Okay.
There hasn't been that many series that have lasted 4, 5, or 6 seasons without
Okay.
getting canceled,
Okay.
and that have gotten the traction that he's gotten with these shows.
Okay. I like being specific. There you go.
You got a good point. Right. Can't
I'm
argue that.
I'm interested to see what 50's
Nah, I'm
doing
not
with.
gonna lie, you be following that shit. That's crazy.
He's the biggest role model there is to me. I mean, he's my number one role model. Honestly, like, I mean,
Like what?
I've read, I've read the laws, the 48 laws and shit. He was part of
Good.
that.
That
He
was
got his own
Fifty
book
laws.
as
good book.
well. Yeah,
50
he got
laws.
his own book as well. Like he's worked with Robert Greene and he's done his own shit. I think his music was great. I remember when I was a little nigga, I would go to my cousin's house and it was my older cousin that's Derek's age. He was a hothead. He was
That's
a
you right
gang
there.
member and all that.
That's
That motherfucker
62.
used to come home bloody after robbing some shit and be playing 50 Cent just tweaking. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent is a huge role model. I say to all of us, a great motherfucking person in the community, in the black community, man. It's great.
Um, you said that he's Derek's age, and I just want to put it out there, pause that.
He's
Uh,
4 years older than me, actually.
OZ texted the group chat, breaking the fourth wall.
Very clear shit.
He texted the group chat earlier in the week, asking Derek if he had an Instagram, and I laughed for at least 45 minutes straight.
Yo, you a nut,
Yo, you saw how
yo.
he
This
answered that
guy,
too. I
yeah.
just I just kept going.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's just gonna go.
Derek is at the age where he got to tell his son, what's your oldest son's name? Yo, can you
Sean.
come and read this for me real quick? He trying to figure out how to work the phone. You think he got an Instagram?
I only say that because my
Well,
cousin's probably the same age as him, and my cousin is flamboyant with the gram. That nigga be posting videos and propping the phone up of him working out and all that shit. That nigga got out of
I,
jail. He's been in and out of jail. He's loving his media shit.
I got friends that's like that too, though. That's heavy on that shit. I don't post enough of that shit.
Yo, KT.
Respect. I don't knock it.
Yo, yo, KT.
This nigga's an idiot. Yeah, we old school. We don't like pictures. We don't like
Yeah, my
cameras.
Yo,
pops was like,
Feel me?
What happened?
you remember how last episode we was talking about Joyner Lucas?
Yeah.
here we go, my Eskimo brother.
Don't tell
My
me he hit you up.
nigga, tell me how me and this nigga Lewis, we go to what's that shit called? Dairy Queen? We went to some shit, right? Some fast food shit.
Don't tell
We
me the
pull up
crap.
in the
I have a
drive-through.
feeling I know where this is going.
Yo, it was crazy. We put up in the drive-through, bang, man. You feel me? He ordered his shit, blah blah. We went to the spot where the window where they give you the food. Nigga, some little nigga, he was like, yo, I fuck with your bid, man. Nigga, you lucky, you got a bid, blah blah. Dude was asking, how old are you? Type shit. He's like, I'm 18, I don't got no bid, blah blah. Dude was like, oh, you'll get there, you feel me? You growing. Nigga said, tell me how the nigga was like, yo, you look like somebody. And he was like, hey, who you think I look like? Nigga said, you look like Joyner Lucas. I
Yo,
started
Yo,
dying.
ain't that some
Yeah.
shit, bro? I
Shout out to
can't lie on
Joyner
my life.
Lucas.
that's
I
funny
can't
as
get away
hell.
from my ex even if I wanted to. That bitch
That's
toxic.
that's
Yo,
funny
when
as
I
hell.
when I heard him say it, I started dying. Like, yeah, you look like Joyner, nigga.
I'm
That's
done.
funny
Yo,
as
I was
hell.
mad as hell. He even said that. I was hot.
Look, you should have heard the tone of this nigga voice. Nigga said, yeah.
I look straight at John. I was like, "Oh, you heard what this nigga just said, bro?
Niggas
Yo,
just look like Joyner Lucas. That's
I
funny
look
as
like
hell.
that shit was
My
funny.
Eskimo brother, y'all. God damn it.
Yeah,
That
dude.
nigga said, you look like
That's
Joyner.
the connection. That's the
No, no,
connection.
I'll do you one better.
I guess you
I don't know.
definitely had a taste for sure.
I'll do you one better though. Derek, I don't know if you realize, but Derek is related to Joel's.
Here you go. This guy's
To
funny
who?
as hell. this
Joel Santana.
guy's funny as
That's
hell.
crazy.
Here he go. Yeah, him and Ty used to always call me that shit at work. That shit
Yo,
was
that's
funny.
funny as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, these
yeah.
dudes
TT
is
Loki
funny.
a bully.
You know Derek Puerto Rican.
Yo, these niggas is funny, yeah.
Yo, I'm laughing in
Yeah.
the background.
I can't, bro.
Nah,
Nah,
KT's a
man.
joke, bro.
Nah, my cousins call me that Joel shit too.
But nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was definitely tight. We drove volley. Yo, let's just drive. I lost my appetite. I was like, yo, let's just go home. I don't even want to eat no more.
That
Said,
shit, that shit fuck
out of
you up.
out of everybody, this nigga said, yo, you look like Joyner. That shit was
He could have
funny.
That's
said
funny as
Davies. He could have
hell.
said Drake. He could have said mad people. I mean, he could have said Odell Beckham. Cause there's mad people I've been
Yeah,
compared to. But goddamn, that's the first man. It's got in the timing of it. Fuck,
Yeah, that shit
Joyner
was
Lucas.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
that kid probably watched the pod.
That
Yo,
eyes, imagine.
might, yo. Like, yo, that's the Joyner Lucas looking guy.
oh
Nigga
man,
said,
not as viral now.
nigga said, you look like
Out of
Joyner.
all
Hey, that
things,
that TikTok.
out of all things I couldn't went viral for, I'm gonna go viral for having an Eskimo brother in this Jordan. That's some
That
bullshit.
eyes.
Is this how I'm gonna start my career
Your
here?
career. Yep.
Come
That's how you
on,
start your
That's
man.
career.
crazy.
Oh man,
Nah, that shit was funny because it was so off guard. Nigga came out of nowhere talking about, like, yo, you look like Joyner Lucas. I'm like, yo.
you seen Glorilla's DUI?
That was mad cute, and I be smiling when I lie
She
too.
was mad. She was mad calm. Word.
Nah, word.
I ain't watched that shit at all.
She
Y'all
she
gotta
She
inform
she
me.
didn't
had
even
Nah,
look
she was
drunk,
lit.
to
She
be
was lit.
honest.
She was lit.
she handled it right.
She
She
did.
Yeah,
handled it
she
right.
She was
handled it
Yeah.
definitely
right. That's what
lit,
I mean.
but she did
I don't
handle
think
it a
she
bit.
handled it right if she got locked up for it.
She
Nah,
ain't had no
cause
choice. She was drunk. She ain't had no choice.
yeah,
She was drunk. She was going to jail.
Nah, she did say
But
some fuck shit. She didn't
she
handle it
didn't.
that good because
She
she
didn't
would say
tweak
some
out.
other shit.
she
She
didn't want
didn't
to
tweak.
fucking admit it, but she was like, "I'm good though."
The officer was like, "Wait, what? You good?"
The officer was like, I smell liquor and weed.
I'm not gonna hold you. You see how she talk that heavy Atlanta shit?
Yeah,
I
that
I
accent.
can't be with a shorty like
Memphis.
that, bro.
Memphis. Let me
Memphis,
correct you.
yeah.
I'm in
She
Atlanta
from
right now, so don't say nothing about Atlanta.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with
man.
that. You feel me? Everybody got the accent. I got a heavy accent type shit. Everybody tell me, but like that on a woman,
Yeah,
nah,
that
Southern,
bro.
Bronx education's
the
never
real
hitting you.
the
Yeah,
Southern.
niggas be
Yeah,
chan. You
you
see?
dumb, yeah. He
You
said
go to
Bronx education.
Jay. Jay could go to fucking Thailand and they'll know he's from the Bronx.
Nigga, I
Yo,
Bronx
got the
you
heavy
from New
education.
York?
accent.
You from New York?
Literally, like when I'm out here in Florida type shit, niggas be like, "Oh, you from New York? Like, oh, what part of New York you from?" Blah blah. But
You're really fucking around because you should be in one of these 50 shows.
what you
Yo, he
mean?
Mm-hmm.
dead can be though.
Yo,
Look,
he could be
he could be
Poppy
he
in
could be
one of
what's his
them.
name, Tyreek.
Poppy.
Yeah, he could be Poppy in one of them power shows.
Poppy
Like
in one of
Fabulous
the
said, damn,
power
I hate these
shows.
little niggas.
Yeah,
Nigga dumb.
He gonna be Tyreek.
Play the
shit.
connect and shit.
Y'all saw the accent in Elizabeth.
That shit with the bridge.
I was so fucking mad when I seen that shit, yo.
That shit was crazy. I'm not gonna hold
Yeah, I saw
you.
the
I
footage.
ain't been in
That's wild. It was on the turnpike.
I ain't been in Elizabeth
They
forever,
said the turnpike.
but it ain't that far.
This
And
nigga
I
I've been
miss
be,
telling this
watching.
nigga I need to go back.
but it
My
ain't
aunt used
that
to go to
far.
church there. I know exactly what street that is.
I'm so mad that we were in Elizabeth for as long as we were, and I missed the chance to fucking hit a lick, yo.
Yeah, you an
Yo,
idiot.
you're wildin', yo. You nigga,
Yo.
what lick, bro?
KC be on some
That
Like,
wall
different
was
shit,
gonna hit a
bro.
lick on you, nigga. You about to be squashed like
What?
a roach.
I was gonna stage the
You
meanest
would have
fucking.
been
You was
in
about to be
heaven
a
wishing
that
you
roach,
nigga
would have
my
Hey,
said
went
you
G.
yo,
gonna
back.
I
miss the
would,
You
I
was
lick.
would
about to
have
be
been
a
right.
roach.
Yo,
He said it
had I been
already.
down the block, from that shit, and I hear that shit, by the time the ambulance show up, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be just laying on the ground with one of
Somehow
them
you got
pieces of
there.
cement on me.
You
Somehow you
gonna lay
got there.
down and put a block of cement on top of you and act bad.
Yeah,
Even though his
Nigga
car was
dumb.
7 cars down and
He, he,
shit.
he, he, he was about to be over there like, yo, y'all won't believe what just happened, man.
I'll
They're gonna be
crash.
I
like,
heard
I'll
something.
crash
I
the
just
car.
started running. That shit
I'll
Nah,
almost
you
crash
know
the
wrecked.
what's
car
gonna be
into the
the
wall.
funniest part?
I'm suing y'all niggas.
Nah, you know what's gonna
how
be
did
the
you get
funniest
from
part when they catch this nigga on CCTV laying down and placing the brick on top of him.
excuse me,
That
sir.
ass, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. How did you get from 7 cars back to over here on the ground? I just want to
Right,
know.
he
I don't
Your
gonna
know.
lay
car is
that shit
7 cars
off.
behind.
I don't remember. I remember hearing a loud bang, and then I was just here.
Nigga said I got hit so hard I don't
Yeah,
remember
your story is
correctly.
not believable until your body. You gotta right outline a chalk, your body with a chalk type shit.
Yeah,
This
funny
You
nigga
as
gotta
hell.
be
KC be on
dead for
some
your
different
story to be believable.
Hey, if you think Jussie Smollett got that bullshit off, you think I won't get?
Nah,
shit.
because
Yeah,
he didn't get that shit off.
I can't. I can't. Nah, but
Nice.
that was crazy
He
how
got
that
it off for a
how
while
that
though.
shit fell like that.
That is crazy, bro.
Right there on the turnpike.
I got
Nah, what
one
I
last.
cannot believe is all like similar to Jersey type shit when we over there in downtown, that little corner shit where they filmed The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did not fucking know that was that when we was out there. That's crazy,
oh yeah,
nigga. You know I used
Elizabeth.
to be
Oh
in that block
Elizabeth's
all the
known for
time.
a lot.
Bro,
Elizabeth's known for a lot of shit that we don't.
yeah, bro.
Really
Like
know.
like the Sopranos used to record up the street, where my aunt had a house in Jersey City, and that's where it was mostly based out of Jersey City and shit.
That's crazy,
There was a
bro.
couple of spots in Elizabeth too.
yeah. I'm about to say
Yeah,
it
my
was
dad
supposed
used
to
to
be out of
my
Elizabeth.
fault. My dad used to park his truck right up the block where the restaurant was, where he blew up his
I used
friend's
to go to that
restaurant.
restaurant. I used to go to
And
Yeah.
that
they,
restaurant when I
Yeah,
and
was a
they did
kid.
some spots in North North.
that's by
My
the port.
My
That's
ex,
by the port. Me and my dad used to go jet ski by the
Mm.
port.
yeah,
yeah, facts.
my grandfather used to take us there when I was a kid, which now makes me question what my grandfather was into.
Nah, word.
Right.
Nah, my ex at the
How you
time, her
know about this
grandmother lived
place,
right on that block,
Grandpa?
so I used to be there OD.
Now back in the day,
How you know about this
motherfuckers
place,
used to run
Grandpa?
it in Jersey and Elizabeth to be specific, and Newark and
Yeah,
especially in New York, obviously. But as
Yeah.
far as Jersey and Elizabeth, where we from,
we got the
yeah,
port. Shit, Power episode 1. They say Elizabeth Port. They talk about the drugs going to Elizabeth Port and
You got a
Powell.
memory on you,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
What else we got? Oh yeah, yo, I wanted to ask the pod. I seen Victor Obenyama. I don't know if y'all seen that shit. That
Who?
Right.
Obenyama from the Spurs player,
Who?
I'm owling
Niggas out
too.
of
Who?
craziness.
the Spurs player Victor Obenyama. He's one of the top guys like coming up. He just got drafted last year. Motherfucker's like 7 feet tall.
Damn.
Besides the point, he was at the Drake show with his teammates, and apparently Drake invited him on the stage, and he declined.
Oh, I know who you talking about. Yeah.
He declined to get on stage because his teammates couldn't get on there. He's the star of the team.
Humble. That's
Word.
some real shit. He not
Wait,
from
Wow.
America though. Where he from?
he's French.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
That goes to show you.
Okay,
See that you should, how I know how to ask that question. I knew it.
yeah.
right.
Okay, but hold on,
That's
because
real.
there's a real question I have to pose behind this, right? If the Wolves Den podcast is at the Drake show, and he invites me on stage, and they say y'all can't go,
You ain't going, bitch. That's what that means, motherfucker. Fuck you mean, nigga. We gonna
y'all be mad if I go on that stage by myself?
we gonna jump you after that.
Wait, go where? Go where?
If I go
Or
on, if we're at the show as a podcast, and Drake invites me on stage, but y'all can't get on, y'all be mad if I'll get on?
You
I'm
want my
not gonna
honesty?
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I won't be mad because like you my nigga type shit. Like I want to see you shining type shit. But
Word.
yeah,
if you don't
we just
stay, at
fucking with
least
you.
stay. Yo, I came with these niggas type shit.
Nah,
Then I'll be like, yo, KT, let me come on,
I'm
come
gonna
over
be up
here.
there. I'm gonna be up there.
That nigga
I'm gonna
gonna
be
get up there like look. That nigga gonna get up there like he don't know us. Like fuck you
yeah.
talking
That
about?
if you go up there
Nah,
like you
I'm gonna
never
acknowledge
came with
y'all.
us, then we gonna have a talk.
When I'm gonna acknowledge y'all when Drake starts singing shit like some shit like I can't talk to broke boys. I'm gonna start pointing at you and shit.
They gonna climb up there like he never knew us. Like
Nah,
what
you
the
see,
fuck?
look, that's that light skin shit. Look, like I'm a quote Kevin. I'm a quote Kevin. Like he said, like he got in that one reel. This is what I hate about this light skin ass thing. This is what I hate about this.
That
You know what I'm
ass.
saying? Cause this nigga, he already did it. He's
About this
known for this shit. What
Canadian
he do
ass.
last
About
time we
this
was in
Hey
Canadian
yo,
Miami?
ass
We was over
nigga.
I
here
got I
catching that
got
flight.
I gotta keep the OVO connect
No,
intact.
nah, don't cut me
You feel
off. You
me?
known for this shit. You
This
known for
light
this
skinned
light skin
Canadian
shit.
ass
You should
nigga.
have
For
seen
what?
what this nigga was saying. Derek, when
Yeah,
this nigga was wilding. Me and Jonathan went over to visit this nigga. We went out of
yeah.
our own way with our own invested money to see this nigga.
He was on his jet ski poppy shit.
And bro, no, it gets worse.
Oh
Anyways,
shit.
light
That
skin
was me.
vibes. But anyway,
Jet ski
this
cab.
motherfucker,
Me.
this this motherfucker, it's time to go. We already had a great weekend. It's time to go. We gotta go take a flight. This nigga got the audacity to be like, oh, bro, don't be rushing me to go to the airport. It's not my fault y'all niggas broke. Y'all ain't get no TSA. The
Oh
fuck, nigga?
shit. He
Nigga
started
Yo, me and
flexing.
chatting.
Jonathan looked at each other like, this nigga, what?
He started
That
flexing on
nigga
y'all niggas.
This
chatting.
nigga chatting or
He
what?
started
Cause I'll
flexing
Hey,
sit
on you.
this nigga up right
He
now
started he
in
started
front of his
flexing.
family.
He said he started flexing on y'all niggas. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know, KT.
I should have body slammed that nigga
Nah,
right there.
KT be chatting because ain't nobody broke on
jet
this side.
jet ski cab.
Jet ski cat.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about right now.
Ah,
That's a
that's
fun.
a loco,
He
bro.
said,
He
They
added a
play
lot to
dumb,
that.
nigga. Go ahead,
he
edit this
said,
shit out. Go ahead, try to edit. Better
Nigga,
leave this shit in.
he's a
About to
loco.
expose your ass now, nigga.
oh shit, you on the hot seat
Look,
today.
this
Nah,
is what
referring
happened.
to the
And I
Drake
was
shit.
siding with Jonathan too. I was like, nah, I wouldn't be mad if you go up there. But now, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna be mad if I can't go up there, nigga.
I don't like
I'm
this
gonna throw.
narrative.
As a matter of fact, you go up there, you don't
I
mention
don't.
us. We throwing tomatoes,
I
bottles,
don't.
all type of
No
shit.
Hold
funny
on.
Oh
Fuck you,
Let
shit.
me.
mean?
All right, you got your shit off
He
now.
said you gonna get hit in the head with
Nah,
a
nah.
chair.
If I
allow
got
me
a
to
little piece of
reply.
tomato or some shit on me, it's over. I'm throwing that shit right at your forehead,
Allow
nigga.
me to reply real quick.
Cheers.
Well, first of all, that's not how that shit went at all. We were in Florida, and they had a flight back to Orlando. My flight was around the same time. I had to go back to Jersey. Cool.
JT only gave a fuck about himself.
Hold on, time out. I get to
Oh shit.
I get to my flight. Hold up. This is
It's
the
heating
thing.
up.
The house that we were staying at was only 5 minutes away from the airport. It was literally a couple blocks away. But you know how Dominicans are. They want to make sure that they make the flight, so they're gonna show up 4 hours before.
He trying.
I've been at the airport plenty of times, and I know an hour and a half is way more than enough time to get through.
Of course.
Without clear and without pre-check, which I have. The
Which
problem,
I
the
have
real
head
problem,
ass nigga.
the real
Uh,
problem,
Uh,
the real problem here is that OZ, I'm not even gonna say what.
I can't.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna get boxing gloves from Walmart. When I see you, it's
Yeah,
up, nigga. I'm about to Ryan Garcia your ass, nigga.
Nah, but KTV can though because when I
You
was
see,
looking,
look,
the
my
only shit
nigga.
available, bro. Think about it. We
Yeah,
in
he a
Orlando.
testing. Yeah, we
That's
right
a thirty
local,
minute
nigga.
flight, bro.
As a matter of fact, I'll call Ryan next time, okay?
yeah, and I'll tell him.
That's
Hey,
a 30-minute flight. You feel me? So it's like
hey,
nothing we
y'all
can
made it
return.
through, right?
That's all you
You hear
gonna
this nigga,
find.
Derek?
Did you make it to your flight?
Oh,
I was
that's
never
crazy.
complaining, nigga. I was dying that whole week.
Yeah, I made it to your flight. That was my whole point.
Yeah, crazy.
That whole week I was dead, nigga.
Look, all I'm gonna say, you lucky your family was around. What a body slam, dude.
Hey,
That's a body
if
said.
you really want to talk, if you really want to talk, you really want to, since we're sharing stories now, allow me to share. Derek,
Yes, sir.
I credit you with
Mm-mm-mm.
putting me on to Griselda.
Thank you, sir. Right,
Okay?
right.
These two here might try to front
Ah,
like I didn't put them on to Griselda.
oh,
So
okay.
What?
that's why hey, the full disclosure.
I'm gonna stop you,
Right,
bro.
Hold
right.
on.
This nigga
Oh,
acting like
Time
like
out.
I was just out here
Let me
living a
tell my
civilian
story.
life.
Let me
I
Nah,
was
tell my story. I
militant,
he
let you
nigga.
tell
trying,
your
I
bro.
was
story. Now let me
militant,
tell my
nigga.
story.
I was hearing mad artists before you even thought about putting
Let
me on. I'll give you
let
credit
me
for
tell
some.
let me tell you about my on my
Me
end.
and my boy, I was on the
yeah,
ship
crazy.
getting down dirty, listening to motherfucking Benny the Butcher. My boy had put me
Selective
on the shit.
memory. Kev. Now let me tell you my end of the story, right? Ozzy Don, one day I'm at the movie theater with a couple girls. He calls
Trying, bro.
he calls me on the phone.
Macaroni.
Listen to me. He
Mm-mm.
calls me on the phone. Derek, listen to this shit.
Don't listen to this.
You are a big Benny the Butcher fan. You are a big Griselda fan. You've been that
Fact.
for
I would know what this nigga about to say.
Since 2015. Yes, sir.
Ozzy calls me on the phone, excited, and he keeps repeating, "The butcher's coming. The butcher's coming." I'm like, okay, what does that mean? he,
What
You
does
gotta
that
love this
he
mean?
nigga,
tells,
You know what's
hold on,
crazy?
time out.
I
Let me
saw I
talk.
saw a
Let
clip
me
of
tell
him
my
out here in
story.
Orlando,
Let me
and
tell
there
my
was
story.
a good
Let me
crowd,
tell
and there
my
was
story.
bitches out there. So
You'll
fuck
get
out
your
of here, nigga.
chance. You'll get your chance to
Fuck out
reply.
of here, nigga.
Let me tell my end of the story. You could reply to it.
KT
And
about to try right now.
next thing you know, he tells me, "Yeah, Benny got a show in Orlando. What we doing?"
Fuck this nigga,
Hold
yo.
on, time out. I tell him,
Got man down.
I know good and well that you're not telling me to book a flight to go to Orlando
Here it comes.
to a Benny the Butcher show.
This nigga is crazy.
And he goes, "Oh, yeah, but you want to go to the Drake
Light
show?
skin, bro. I'm telling you,
Full
he's
of
just
dudes,
exposing
full
himself
of
right now.
dudes, full of dudes,
He
right?"
really got the stage right now.
He said,
He's exposing himself.
full of dudes and shit, right? And
Go ahead, light skin.
you really
Cause
want
I'm
me to
about to
go to a
expose
show
you
full
right
of
after
dudes?
this. I can't wait. Go ahead.
I'm like, oh, so you want me to fly, get a hotel, get a car, go to the show full of men, and then fly back for Benny the Butcher? That's what you're
Yeah,
telling me,
Let
right?
me ask
I
you a
And
question
can't.
he's
before you continue to Derek. Yo, Derek.
Yeah.
Alright, if you were to go to a concert, just no context, no nothing, just answer the question. You go to a
Mm.
concert, you gonna go for who's gonna be in the crowd or who you gonna go see?
I'm going for who I'm going to see. I mean,
That's it. Now
what's
you
the
may
point?
continue, KT.
okay. Hold on, hold on. To my
Mm,
point, to my point,
cruise bomb.
to my point. L talking about, oh, You want to go to the Drake concert and sing Marvin's Room to bitches? I say, yeah. You damn right. You think I'm gonna fly to Orlando to go
Yeah,
tell you to go sing? I'm gonna shoot you to a room full of men.
It's
That's
okay.
crazy.
Keep
yeah,
talking, bro, because you're
yeah,
drowning right now. You
yeah,
just proving my point, light
yeah.
skin.
I
Go
can't.
ahead,
I
light
Listen,
can't.
skin. Let me tell you, Derek, because guess
That's
what this little
funny as
light skin
hell.
also did over the weekend?
you
This
already
nigga
know.
was over here calling Jonathan. He was lit. I think this was 2 nights ago. Drinking a whole big ass Bel Air bottle, talking about, yo, what's good, white boy? White boy. I'm over here looking at this nigga's phone. He don't even know I'm with this nigga. I'm like, yo, this what this nigga on right now? Little dude, he know he is the white boy here.
He's a
Fuck you
white
talking
boy.
about?
He's a white
Fuck this light skin ass nigga,
Nah,
yo.
KT be
Nah,
on
He
his
nah,
deviated.
we
fake
about to go
bougie.
ball for ball. Now you
Realize
on war with this
realize how he
war.
deviating. He deviating from the main topic right now.
Nah,
He
Nah,
you
wanted
be
me
you
to
KT.
get
being
on a
light
flight.
skinned.
He wanted me to
You
get on a
proved
flight to
yourself you was
Orlando to
light
go see
skinned.
Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, but
Man, I
low
was
key, you don't got a valid point because you talking about the crowd. Like
uh,
you gonna pay all that money to be whoever's in the crowd that you don't
Yo,
even know who's gonna
I'm
be in
not.
the crowd.
If Benny the Butcher was in New York and you told me, yo, let's go to the Benny the Butcher show. All right, cool. I'll drive to the
But
Benny
that's
the Butcher show.
contradicting because that's the same thing. We're just in the city. Like how
and we
you
in
in the
Orlando, so
city.
that means we
No,
gotta go over there
he
Exactly.
too.
telling me to. He telling me to get on a flight to
Mm.
go see a Benny the Butcher show.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Uh,
that means I would have to do the same thing because obviously I live over here, but you'll be okay with it if I go over there, right? Mm.
okay. KT be on his bougie shit sometimes.
Light
Nah,
skin
that was crazy.
Hollywood.
I don't know what y'all talk.
Yeah, come
I don't know
on,
what the fuck
man.
y'all talking about.
Let's
I'm
do it
not
then,
flying. No,
man. Let's get
I'm
the
not
Yeah.
flying
let's put the
to go
mittens
see.
on, man. Come on, let's go.
I'm
War.
not flying to go to a Benny the Butcher concert.
I'll
That's
do it.
all I'm
I'll
saying.
do it. I'll do it.
Yeah. I
I'll
can't.
do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a
That's fucking dumb.
fan. So as a fan, I would do
Nah,
it.
cause it's crazy. Fuck this lazy
I
ass,
feel
fake,
you.
fake lazy
I
ass
feel
nigga.
you.
Cause he likes
Exactly.
posting himself traveling and shit. So you ain't trying to travel. You ain't trying to chill with the homies and shit. You ain't seeing the minute. You ain't trying to go to a little concert. Fuck this little light skin
KT
ass
trying to
nigga.
be a ladies man. Nah,
Y'all are crazy. I don't know what y'all. Derek,
It's all
shit.
love. It's all love, man.
We gotta
we
go to. We
can.
gotta go to court.
Nah,
He said
we
he
can,
wanted.
but you can even more though.
He said he want to be where the
We
bitches
chatting
is
cause you
at.
chatting.
Yo, speaking of court, what guy, nigga?
Yeah, yeah, funny as hell.
They mentioning name. Yo, this
First
war
off,
for real. This podcast is a
I need
little
to ask
wild.
her son.
yeah, y'all making me go through a headache of editing today.
Nah,
Right.
That's why I don't know why L got so passionate. Cause I'm gonna cut him off on all that audio. So that's the benefit
Uh,
I have.
yeah, he
It's
probably got the best
convenient
weather.
though. It's okay. It's
Anytime.
okay. Derek
You damn
knows.
right. You damn
Yeah,
right.
Derek is a witness. And
yeah,
now
yeah,
he heard
funny.
you say that too, nigga.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when you up on
funny.
that stage alone, we gonna just expose you, nigga.
Yeah, funny as hell.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
as
they're
soon as
not
I
gonna
see
see
that little finger pointing out what direction, I'm out of there.
it.
I'm like, fuck this nigga.
Yeah,
That's
start,
wild.
start throwing chairs.
Nigga, you wild, what?
I'm wild.
This nigga said I'm gonna get up on stage and as soon as they start singing I don't fuck with broke boy, niggas gonna start pointing our direction. That's tough.
Start throwing chairs at that nigga.
Jonathan gonna start off with, man, give me the mic. Man, this motherfucker, can you believe this nigga? This cheap motherfucker had these
Yeah,
two
go
niggas
ahead.
taking 5% from my check.
Hey, go ahead and go ahead and throw whatever you want on stage. I'll sue the shit out of Drake.
It's gonna look like an old
Y'all
50
dumb as
concert.
fuck.
I'm gonna sue the shit out of Drake. Your
You
security didn't
stupid.
protect me.
Yeah,
That was good
Your security.
got these hoodlums,
sidebars.
got these hoodlums throwing shit at me.
That was good sidebars. Good sidebars.
This nigga funny as
Nah,
hell,
but look,
bro.
he about to be selective now. He about to start editing shit out. You a hoe.
Yeah, he gonna make himself look
This is a
good, that's
fun
why.
podcast. You a bitch.
You damn right. It's gonna be like a
Hey,
it's
see,
gonna be like a
nigga,
Drake interview.
Anyways, what other
Uh,
topics there is?
that nigga, hold on. He can have a whole, he can dry snitch dirt on my name. Like, that's crazy.
Yo.
Yeah,
But he's gonna edit all this shit out for him to look good. Nah, fuck
Ah!
yeah,
that. Let's
damn
keep
right,
it raw, keep it real,
It's
nigga.
war.
damn right,
mm,
damn right.
that was
Ain't
funny.
That
better
fight
Alright,
got
man.
his hype. I'm surprised. Derek a little dead
y'all better
today.
not and y'all better not leave the podcast because I'll go talk to my OVO Connect and get AI you.
She
Nah, niggas is
said I'm an
sad.
AI, y'all. This shit up at AI, y'all. Yo, he
Sleeping, yeah.
crazy.
It's all good, nigga. I ain't about to be snooping all cool about it. I'm about to sue your ass.
Mm-hmm.
There, look,
Yeah, get my
look. Now he's
permission.
trying to sue me, but I can't point at him in the concert. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Man, let's not stress
Nah,
it,
y'all
man. What's the
niggas,
next topic?
y'all niggas is funny, yo.
Ain't no other topic outside of Chris Brown shooting at Quavo and Taylor shooting at Kim.
I heard a little snippet on that. He was spitting.
Nah, low key, Chris Brown did his thing on that.
Yeah, I heard it.
Especially when he mentioned talking about hitting girls when they caught him lacking on the camera in the elevator. Yeah, he
Yeah,
got him.
yeah, yeah.
The other shit is the Trump interview, the Act and Trump Jr. interview. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I ain't even peeped that, to be honest.
I'm just saying the optics of it, because it's like worlds colliding.
Right. What was the topics they were discussing?
I
Yeah.
didn't get to watch the whole interview. I will get to it, but I did see them discussing Puff on there, and I ain't like that.
Word.
That's wild.
I thought that was nasty.
I'm surprised that Puff shit died down, bro.
It
I'm not,
did.
I don't know. Act getting with Trump Jr. is already controversial enough. I'm not mad at that. I like when worlds collide like that. I like a good interview like that.
Yeah, but what he was saying about his baby mother about Kim Ford, yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
read it.
just don't like. I don't
That
like
was
them
crazy.
shooting at Puff in the middle of this whole thing. That's
They
what I.
could have been
Mm-hmm.
talking about so much other shit.
Yeah, I don't. I don't
Right,
like Trump Jr. getting on a podcast episode with academics talking
right.
about a big hip hop figure like Puff is. Because despite whatever you think about Puff now, he's done a lot for hip hop.
But maybe
Yeah,
DJ
he's a hip
academics.
hop mogul.
Maybe he led to that. Maybe he portrayed it. Maybe he asked.
I don't know, but Trump
So
Jr. was talking about,
maybe like five moguls, bro. He's one of them.
and I'm not saying that whatever Trump Jr. said wasn't valid. It's just
Yeah,
coming from him. I don't want to hear that from him on his
right,
platform with academics. Somebody
right.
who's outside of the culture, I don't feel like should be able to comment on such a
Serious matter.
mogul. Yeah, not just the person that you're talking about. Yeah, I ain't like that shit. I like that.
He not
Hey,
a part of hip hop. He not a part of that community.
I ain't really like that. But I did like that worlds collided in that sense. Like I do like when two different worlds meet and have a discussion. I am in favor of that.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
But yeah, I guess I'll have to watch the whole interview.
I agree. I agree.
Anything else y'all got?
Mm,
I don't care about Usher's
Nah,
stupid ass hat.
nah, not really. I'm about to say nothing interesting. I think we covered everything interesting.
Yeah. All right, an hour and a half, and this will probably be
You
cut
know,
like 50 minutes when I cut out L shooting at me.
this nigga stupid, yo. I
How
can't.
convenient. How convenient. There's convenience always with this nigga.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Shit, what you want me to tell you?
Chat.
How? Everybody,
So
enjoy y'all weekend. You know,
Great.
world.
Great
See
pop.
what's going on next. We'll see what's going on next week.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
if Kendrick drops his replies today, we'll do an emergency pod.
I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm bullshitting
Word,
today.
Yeah, funny.
But he ain't
All right,
dropping shit. That nigga sleep. But
episode
alright.
7.
Derek, make
We'll
sure you get
see.
some more caffeine in you next
We'll
time.
see.
You sound old. It sound like you can't even wait. You can't even stay up
Word,
for a boxing match anymore, man. You over
word.
here. Sound like you slumped, man.
Fucking old ass guy.
Yeah, yeah, funny as hell.
You know how old
You
people
got
be
no
falling asleep.
energy today.
You know how old people be falling asleep on the couch and shit.
He sound like he laid up too.
Nah, I just smoked hella yesterday. It
Oh, you gassed
was
out.
420. It was 420. Yeah.
Looks. Oh, you need some agua.
Mhm.
Looks. Get some
I,
Man.
agua, my brother. Some electrolytes.
let me
Yeah.
get out of here.
I'm about to get
All
rolling.
right, y'all. Be
Yo,
safe.
y'all be
One.
easy, man. Next week.
All right. And then we're gonna have a wolf at Classic.
Ah, yeah, be safe, y'all.
Peace, y'all.